Good evening, folks. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Ladies' Night, the only show on television that really has women in mind. Now, how the producers of the show get anything done with all those women in mind beats me. We've got an incredible show lined up for you tonight, some wonderful guests, lots of surprises in store, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss a single minute. But before we start, has anyone noticed that it's almost Valentine's Day? I love Valentine's Day. It's so romantic and dramatic and the most useless holiday next to President's Day. And speaking of presidents, what do we think about George H.W. Bush? He's been in office for what, like a month now? I can't get a read on the guy, something about him. It's like, I get the feeling that he and his whole family want to blow up the Middle East. I don't know what it is. I think it's the teeth. It's something in the teeth. You ever meet somebody and you just think, yikes, you want to obliterate a whole Arab region. I'm actually, relatively comfortable with this feeling. My boyfriend looks at me like that when we're in bed together all the time. But what were we talking about? We were talking about love. Love. They say that the impulse towards love and war are very closely connected in the human body. And who better to talk about that than our first guest tonight? Please help me welcome former principal dancer and current artistic director of the American Ballet Theater, Mikhail Baryshnikov is with us. Hello, guys. I bet you think that I'm here to dance for you, but I'm not. I'm actually here to share some movements, some tips that will help you to find love. Okay? So, we'll start first with something basic. We'll start with a basic plie, okay? And for those of you who are adults in the audience, of course, it's too late for you to become a dancer, but perhaps you can still find a partner and breed a champion, okay? So we'll go with plie. We'll bend the legs and we'll straighten the legs. And many people think that this is a French movement, but it's actually very Eastern European, okay? So where I come from in Riga, we have very cold winters, okay? And this movement of squeezing the legs together actually comes from squeezing the baby or the sperm inside, and we wait until spring, okay? This helps us to survive out there, but also, this is how I jump so high, okay? So it's not one man jumping this high. This would be impossible. It's one man and 1,000 sperm reaching for the sky, okay? So, next I want to talk to you about the arms, okay? In ballet you want to have all the strength and rigidity of Russian socialism, but you also want to have the fluidity of homosexuality. This helps you to appeal to more choreographers, okay, but also to more potential mates, okay. So, last thing I want to tell you about is this idea of self-expression, okay. It's very important in love and in life, okay. So this is not a technique, cannot be taught, but it's very, very important. It's how you live, how you move, how you interact with the audience, yeah. So I like to think sometimes it's helpful if you have a really, really, really big ego. But if you don't have this, you can think about a happy memory, okay? I like to think about the time that I defected to Canada, of course. But I also like to think about the first time I had borscht and I did not cry. This was a big day for me and my family. Okay. And I hope that these things help you. Of course, you need to practice. Okay, anytime you practice, you don't need to do more than like 32 repetitions. Okay, because in dance, generally we die around age 32 of exhaustion, so we don't really count any higher than that. But you guys, I hope this helps you, and I wish you luck. Keep dancing, everybody. Keep dancing. Oh my goodness, Mikhail. Wow. Such a dreamboat, you know? I was kind of hoping he was going to wear tights so I could see his big ego, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We have to move right along, folks, okay? We have to move right along because we've got quite a tight schedule tonight, okay? So our next guest is a regular on this show. You've seen her before, okay? She's always coming up with something new and creative for everybody to try at home. So please help me welcome Kay Stewart. Hey everybody, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back on the show. Y'all know I love to craft. Okay, so very excited to be here. I checked my calendar and I saw that it was almost Valentine's Day and I threw up. I blew chunks all over my unfulfilled potential as a wife. So today I've come up with something for all of the lonely girls out there, okay? As a lonely woman myself, I know that it is worse than bleeding out on the sidewalk to be alone on Valentine's Day, okay? I get it. So we're just gonna work with what we've got, okay? And you know what we have? We have a lot of things in the house, and we're gonna just use some of those things. You don't even need to go to the store, okay? So the things you're gonna need are a pair of pantyhose, okay? An outfit that you wanted to wear on a date, but you got stood up, and some stuffing, like some batting. What else? Maybe, like a cardboard box and some crayons. Okay, so to start, I just have my pantyhose here, and I pre-stuffed them, okay? I pre-stuffed them, and you want to try and make them look as much like your own legs as possible. So this is actually exactly what my legs look like, so I did a very, very good job on this. And I just used like some rolled up paper towels and, you know, like some dirty laundry and whatever I had laying around. I think I have a couple cats in here too. They don't mind. And you're just gonna get that ready. And then next, grab your favorite lonely girl blanket, okay? This is mine. And my stepmother gave me this one. And I'm just gonna stuff it here inside these pantyhose, okay? And you just wanna really stretch that waistband out, okay? Just shove it in. Ain't hurting you, so you can really just really be aggressive if you need to, okay? So now I've got that already. Next step, you're gonna get your outfit that you wanted to wear on that date, okay? But nobody ever called you back, okay? I know it's not just me, so this is that dress. Here it is. It's beautiful, right? I was so excited. I'm just gonna put that right over the top here, okay? So as crafty girls, you know, when we get stood up, it doesn't matter. So we've got our yarn, we've got our hot glue, okay? We can get through anything, right? Right. So I'm just gonna spread that out. Oh, it's looking great already. And next I'm just gonna get a few more things. I have here a scarf from an ex. I'm just gonna tuck that right into this arm. And then I have this pair of pants here that my mother told me made me look fat. Just gonna tuck those right in here. Okay, it's coming together, And next, just gonna grab, you can grab whatever you have. If you have like a sword, you know, that works too. I have this roll of wrapping paper, but you know, a bat, anything that can kind of do the job. I'm just gonna shove it here, right between the waistbands, right? That's never happened to you before, huh? Just gonna shove it right here. It's gonna go right in the back. And then on top, this is where you're gonna want your shoebox or your lampshade, okay? And you're gonna wanna cut a hole, okay? I already cut mine, I pre-cut it right here, okay? And no funny business, okay? No funny business, but you're just gonna put it right on top like this. And next, this last step, okay? Last step, you wanna draw a face on the front, okay? I already drew my face on. Mine looks a little bit like this. I was recreating this like date look, you know, that I was excited about, but ladies, gentlemen, girls and boys, check it out. You're no longer alone, okay? You got yourself a date for Valentine's Day, okay? So don't you let anybody tell you that you don't have plans, that you're not good enough, okay? You got something good right here, okay? So that's that. Finish that. And now I have the distinct honor of welcoming our next guest, okay? She's actually my sister-in-law, and some people say that she's the talented one and I'm the prettier one, and a lot of people say that she's the talented one and the prettier one, and that has taken a toll on my self-confidence. But without further ado, please welcome my sister-in-law, Martha Stewart.
Hello. Thank you, Kay, for that wonderful introduction. I know that must have been hard for you, because you've always been jealous of me. And who wouldn't? I've made my entire living by making my bed. Now, many people think that I'm only good at making ridiculous table settings and centerpieces, but I'm also very good at making people feel inadequate. And I do this by turning every holiday and family celebration into an opportunity for a money-making scheme. This has made me very wealthy, which I expected, but it has also had the added benefit of making me cold and numb to true human joy. So here tonight, I'm gonna show you how you can be numb too. You're only gonna need three simple ingredients for this recipe. A rocks glass. This is my personal favorite. An obsession with money. And a superiority complex. Now I'm just gonna pour equal parts obsession and complex into my bottomless pit. I mean my glass. Smells delicious. Now, if you're new to this, you may want to pour this over ice, but if you're as much of a shell of a person as I am, you'll just drink it warm. Just like my mother's. Well, that's it for today. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I know I won't feel a thing, but I'll make a killing. Thank you. The Stewart family, my goodness, they're so talented. It's incredible, right? It's just incredible. They're so creative. You know, they're really pictures of female prowess, right? Well, we only have time for one event left. I know, folks, I know. But it's a good one. You remember last week I asked everyone in the audience to send in letters, to send in love letters. And I collected hundreds. The whole team, we poured over hundreds. But we only picked one to share with you tonight, okay? This young man has chosen to stay anonymous. He's a promising law student based in Chicago. And here tonight, I'm gonna read it for you out loud for the first time. What was curious about this letter is that it also came with this framed photo. So I'm gonna show that to you folks as well. All right, here goes. My distant Valentine. How I wish the circumstances were different, that I could reach out to you properly, instead of hiding behind pen and paper. But surely, it wouldn't be appropriate for men like us. I read you dealt with a plagiarism scandal, which is why you pulled out of the 1988 presidential race. I know we could work together to ease that burden. I'd give you permission to take words out of my mouth, and I'd never ask you to pull out. Sometimes I imagine us getting together, going all the way to the White House, doing unspeakable things like some kind of Affordable Care Act or mass deportation of immigrants. Staying up late, playing hacky sack in the Oval. Maybe even drone warfare. I hear Israel's really onto something. But to tell you the truth, I secretly want to spend all my time on marriage equality. Now that ship might have sailed for us, but maybe the great vessel of love has not. Our careers would undoubtedly suffer if we paraded around Illinois and Delaware, but I bet we could make it look like a work relationship. Let me put it this way. Me with my conviction, skill, and good looks. You with your whiteness and watery policies. We could be unstoppable on the Senate floor and the bedroom floor. I think we need to seize the moment. Maybe not today, but soon. Because you just had your second aneurysm, and we don't know how much longer you'll be kicking. Times have changed. America is growing more tolerant of people like us every day. I know I haven't finished law school yet, but I am well endowed with ambition. I'm gay for you, Senator Joe Biden. You have my heart. B. I don't know, folks. I don't know about you, but my heart is pounding. Okay, that's all the time we have left. I know. But just remember, you may not be able to spell romance without a man, but you sure can find the O a heck of a lot easier. Thank you, folks. I'll see you next time on Ladies' Night. Thank you. Thank you.